Hello everyone and welcome back to round 3 of our F123 Co-op Career Mode. Yes, we're back this weekend in the land down under, and as always, I'm joined by Mr. Gary. How are we doing, my friend?
I'm doing swell, Matt. I just got a new microwave today. It turns on and it cooks stuff, so really couldn't get any better. And now we're headed down under in Australia, a track I enjoy a lot since it changes. So if I'm you, I'm a little bit concerned that you're going to go down 3-0.
Yeah, it's not been an opening or a great opening 2 rounds to the campaign for myself. Of course, Gary, brilliant race out in Bahrain. Clearly just had the pace over myself. Saudi, I felt like was a lot closer until I picked up front wing damage and then bottled it right towards the end. I feel had I not made those couple of little mistakes, I would have been able to get you there right towards the end of that race. But that is the way Formula 1 world works sometimes. Of course, championship-wise, Sergio Perez leading the way, 3 points clear of his teammate Max Verstappen. 2 points covering Carlos Sainz all the way down to Fernando Alonso there, and I'm kind of sat in this no man's land where I'm not quite competitive with the big 8 of you, but I am still ahead of Logan Sargent Stroll and our various other point scorers. So I want to try and claw back this weekend. The team is still 4th in the Constructors though, only 11 points behind Mercedes. We haven't got any more upgrades that should be on the car ready for Albert Park, but we are working very, very busy behind the scenes to try and get as many upgrades onto the car as we can. But Gary, you said you're a fan of Albert Park. I'm going to stay quiet in case I bottle it again. I think I'm ready to do this.
I'm ready. Let's get into it.
Qualifying, Gary. Australia. We're 1 for 1 so far in qualifying sessions this season. How are we feeling prepared to go into this one?
Oh, man, I have a history of tossing qualifying efforts away here, so I'm going to give the advantage to you on this one.
Okay.
I'm going to go P17.
P17? I want to believe today. I mean, I qualified top 10 last weekend, but that was Jeddah, which is a fantastic track for the human player. So I'm not expecting the same result here, but I reckon P13. Unlucky for some, hopefully not myself. And I'm so used to the wet braking lines. Well, first sector felt a little bit ragged, but not the slowest in the world. Gary, thoughts, feelings?
I've made a couple slip-ups so far, but oh yeah, like that one right there.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, he wrecked it. Oh no.
Oh, I had to send it. Deary
I'm
me,
feeling
man.
this whole lap. I felt very understeery.
I didn't struggle too much. I had a little bit of understeer in Sector 1, and then just catastrophic oversteer, funnily enough, heading into Sector 3. I mean, Alonso was fastest early on, but apparently that's all gone away. Up towards the line.
Actually, I still managed 15.
Fair play. Alonso was right down there still in the end. Yeah, Alonso had a nightmare. And Logan Sargent again
there, dude.
in P8.
Yeah, Sargent's on it. Sonoda with a good effort as well.
P15 for Gary. Yeah, Alonso down in 18th place.
Oh, he must have threw somewhere because he was looking really good early.
He was looking really good early, and then as soon as I went on board, he just dropped to the bottom of the field, so not great for him. Right, Gary, Australian Grand Prix. We both had a change of clothes. We had some issues trying to get trackside here in Albert Park, but, all is hopefully good in the world of Formula 1. I had a bit of a nightmare in qualifying. How are you feeling going into this?
I don't even remember what happened. I'm 15th, apparently. Oh, I remember. You and I both screwed up the chicane, but you crashed, and I was able to kind of just keep in it and get a decent result.
That seems to be the metaphor so far this season. I crash, and you seem to get a better result.
Yeah, there we go. How much fuel do you have in the car, by the way?
I'm still loading in, to be honest. I was looking at random stuff. I've got 32.2 laps worth of fuel in the wagon. Only one way to know for sure, Gary. 5 red lights here in Australia.
Boom.
decent getaway. Can I try and get to the inside of Zhou Guanyu on the run in towards turn 1? No.
I'm just not really wanting to be too aggressive here. Just
yeah,
kind of want to survive.
That's the thing, isn't it? Albert Park is such a scary little track early on. You know, the AI can be, whoa, very aggressive. As talking to that, Alonso tries to go one way then the other on Nick de Vries. Bit of a lock-up by the Spaniards.
All right, we're up to 13th behind good old Lancelot here.
I got kind of barged out by Fernando. Well, I mean, there was wheel-to-wheel contact, but I got squeezed out in the end. Kind of pinged off him.
I'm a little bit concerned about straight line pace again.
Okay, I can't remember what wings were running, but I think I was running lower wing than you, but I'm losing bags of time on the Delta.
Yeah, I had to just drain my battery right there just to stay ahead.
Well, I have made exactly 0 progress on that one, but the AI, like we said, are pretty aggressive around here, as I can see battles going on right up the order, so I'm sure I'll get back within the range. Ow.
I might try to catch Hulkenberg off guard. Oh, he's sliding. Yep, here we go. Up the inside in the penultimate corner. A little bit of wheel-to-wheel.
I see a lot of tyre smoke that just suddenly disappears. Well, a lot of it,
to some DRS will be all right.
Yeah, so a lot of it around here is about trying to hang on to the cars in front of you as Nick de Vries, Zhou Guanyu there, side by side through the car park. So I'm now back comfortably in the range again, which is good. There's Alonso just bullying people. He's just forced Alex Albon wide. Yeah,
Fernando's been around so long, he can do what he wants.
Apparently so. Yeah, I seem to have pretty competent straight line speed though, side by side with Zhou Guanyu. Down the back straight. I mean, I used a lot of battery to get there, but not too horrendous. There's all Nick de Vries there. Everyone scared of what Alonso and Albon were going to do, as I've actually got a really nice run off the corner. AI like to give you a bit of a squeeze down here, and that is exactly what he's going to do. Oh, Albon's locked up. Ah! This is scary. AI making mistakes all over the show. Albon and Alonso still somehow side by side in towards the final couple of corners. I'm going to try and capitalise. Come on, hang it around the outside of Albon through the penultimate corner with the inside for the final turn, and I've done it. 3 places gained on that too.
But as I was doing that, they were absolutely scrapping it out in front of me, so probably could have gotten it up there, but oh well. Played it safe here early on. I've the first couple Grand Prix has obviously been interesting for us, but I've benefited quite well in both Grand Prix by just being very patient towards the later stages.
Yes, yeah, it definitely is something that suits your style a lot. You've tried to let the races come to you a bit more. I've been probably a bit too aggressive in the opening couple of rounds, which I'm now really trying to monitor, as I'm just outside the DRS range of Alonso. That's frustrating. Got to try and get back within that.
I don't know what it was, so I did my my Japan driver career mode the other day, and holy crap was I slow.
Japan's always, again, another good track for the AI. And on F123, obviously you gain a lot of pace on F122 on them, like through the digs and stuff where you can run a bit wide. Now I notice, of course, you just get so much dirty, just literal dirt on the tyres. Speaking of dirt on the tyres, a quick peek of the sandbox.
Yeah, those soft tyres really don't seem to be doing a whole lot with the AI at least.
Yeah, they feel alright still, to be fair. But we're definitely probably reaching the point where the mediums are at least as quick. Well, here we go. Alonso even around the outside of Gasly. And Gary, I think for the first time today, I'm actually going to be in DRS range. Oh, mate, it was great fun. I'm a little bit sunburned, so I'm feeling a little bit sore, but good fun.
Where were you sitting?
I was down at Beckett, so I had quite a good view of a lot of the track.
Okay.
So I had a nice view, obviously, right the way through the S's, but I could also see a lot of Sector 1 as well.
I'm just kind of chilling here in P9. I don't really want to force too much. I'd rather just kind of like the last 2 Grand Prix, settle in, make it to the pit stop. Speaking of pit stop.
Yeah. I'm going to try and go brave, is the game plan.
Remember last episode in Jeddah when I undercut Matt? Are we going to see the same thing happen here?
That was, I'll be honest, kind of my thought process. I was kind of there, like, I'm not really going to be able to make much progress against the AI here on track. So I'm like, if I can get a 2-lap undercut, that sort of thing, then who knows. Oh, Gary, copying me, are you?
I swear it wasn't for you.
Right, okay.
Let me tell you my thought process on this one. I look behind me in the leaderboard and I see a lot of soft tires.
Yep.
And I'm like, I do not want to have to pass those cars again.
Fair enough. Well, you're definitely still going to be out ahead of me, but I'd say the gap has come down, though.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.1 seconds.
I really like our chances here. Oh, we got a yellow?
Oh, that's not good for us. It's Bottas as well, who was at the front
looks like
of the
a harmless
train.
spin, though.
Okay, that's all right. I say a safety car would be the end of our afternoon.
Yeah, we would have been boned. I don't even know if he spun. It looked like he just went off. Saw all the gravel there.
He probably went off, I would have thought.
DeVries, Stroll.
You're going to be right with one of the Ferraris.
Here. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be an awkward spot. Hello, Charles.
Gary Owen ahead of Charles Leclerc then. Things you love to see.
Put me in the Ferrari.
Thought you wanted that Red Bull gig.
I don't know, man. That Ferrari looks pretty good this year.
Whoa.
Tank slapper.
Not quite tank slapper, just one big slide that I managed to correct.
Back it down. Once we get through this turn 1 here, make sure we're ahead. Oh, we got another Ferrari. That's going to be... Oh, come on. Right here again.
Okay,
Well, this will back me up automatically.
You might not even have to back me up, mate.
Hello, Carlos. Not even going to fight it, because I know he's going to be long gone anyway, so I'm just going to let him have it.
Oh, Sonoda's in my range.
He is hauling the mail. Alright, I'm going to back it down and make sure you get within DRS here.
Look at this.
'Cause I'm
McLaren
within
300
Carlos.
IQ strats.
We're working together now, but wait until another 15 episodes.
I thought you were going to say
Screw
another
that,
15
Matt,
laps.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Wait for 15 more laps. Gasly is just now pitting.
Yeah.
He's going to be so far behind.
Oh no, here comes Yuki. I can't do anything. Powerless to the Sonoda.
They're just too quick right now.
I wasn't even expecting him to, like, it wasn't like I'd set myself up to expect the run. Alonso as well to the outside. Might try and put up more of a fight. Oh, Yuki's locked up. I'll have both back for free then. Thank you very much, boys, but I've lost so much time to Gary.
Yeah, that's a whole second.
Right, Gary, I know it's early on in the season. I know a lot still can change, but just go, my friend. Go. I'll try and defend as much as I can. Oh, Alonso's probably going to get me here. Is he? He's going to get down the inside. Yeah, Alonso, if you're going to go for it, just go for it, my friend.
Just like that, we're back together.
Yep. Don't lose Alonso.
Working on it.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, that was scary.
Every race that we've done so far has ended in the last 10 laps me just riding behind Fernando.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? You two are like best mates.
Oh.
Okay, clear.
Oh, safety car.
I think
Safety
it's Lance.
car? Yeah, I think so. Stroll maybe out of the Grand Prix.
Such a dangerous spot, too. Like, they're all trained behind, they're all stopped behind him.
Go on, give us a safety car game.
How about a red flag?
That'd be nice. Come on, EA! Stroll out. I mean, that's a safety car if ever I've seen one.
Apparently not.
But it does also mean, even if Sonoda gets me, Magnussen is 10 seconds back. So points now are hopefully a whole lot easier to come by. Oh, I think Yuki's going to have me here. It's not worth the fight at the moment. These tyres just aren't working very well. How are you feeling sticking to Alonso? You reckon you can do it to the end?
I think he's starting to slip away now in the way that he's not as gripped up as he was.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm starting to reel him back in a little bit here. I'm putting some pressure on him now. We got Verstappen there going at it with one of the Mercedes for third. Perez is just, it's a walk in the park. Red Bull has had no competition so far.
No.
They have driven away each race.
Well, no competition on a Sunday anyway. Saturdays they seem to have quite a lot of fierce competition. But they just seem to get to the front immediately and then just kind of walk away, don't they?
He's not losing a lot, but Just
No, but it's
gradually.
every lap. It's just
Yeah.
like Bahrain again. I seem to find myself stuck behind, like getting dragged along by a slightly slower car.
It's like, and you know, if you pass him, he's just gonna come back at you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it more and more though. But I'm sort of there, like, what's the point? Because I won't close up to you guys probably.
I find myself just every time we go to a US track, it's just whatever configuration they go with. I just don't like it.
Fair enough. Is that because it's not a big circle?
Exactly. They're like, what are we doing here? You know, right turn? What? What did you do? Like barge him off the road? He's like almost a second back.
No,
From
I
you.
think he's just really struggling with tyres.
Okay.
Unless he had a small mechanical issue as well, which I
Okay, so
doubt.
Gap to the car ahead, 3.9 seconds.
Yuki seems to be having very much a race like he would in... Oh, hello. That's a gravel trap. Whoa!
Oh.
Oh.
Yuki's gonna be all over you now.
Yuki's gone back past me, mate. That was scary. Almost binned it twice in the space of 2 corners. Did slap a wall, but got away with it. And now suddenly I've got a fight on my hands again. But I've got to try and hang with Yuki then. 1 lap to go here. Checo Perez looks dead set. Is that his first win of the year?
Push, push.
I think so. I can't remember.
Or did he and Max
Did
each
he
have
win
one
one?
apiece?
I was gonna say I think they do have one apiece.
Yeah. Because I think Checo came in. Yeah, Checo came into this leading the championship, didn't he? Because he'd had a win in a second versus a win in a third. Is this Sergio Perez's season? Oh, I'm losing pace to Tsunoda. I got to stay within the 1 second.
I'm gonna be close. Alonso's draining the battery. I can barely gain anything. Oh, here we go.
Come
I'm
on!
not passing him here.
I'm just draining the battery everywhere.
I probably should have went for it right there. Never mind. We are all over him. Perez wins. Verstappen is gonna get second. I'm gonna pass Fernando going into sector 3. Clear.
Oh, Yuki's using all his battery as well. No! Come on, Yuki! Couple more corners. I just want to try and get the AlphaTauri. Ah!
P7.
Oh, he got a bit of a wobble. So did I, though. No! Ah! Oh!
Oh, has he wrecked it? No, he saved it.
Not quite, but I almost wrecked it at the final corner.
Giving it everything.
Oh, that was
There he
scary.
is.
That was scary. That could have been GG's on the final corner.
Whew.
Good race. Good race from the back. I'll take it.
Solid racing again. A way better co-op experience so far than the first 3 episodes of the last game.
You reckon it'll be that long? Max will
You know,
win like
I'm-
the next 4 races now. You know that, right?
This is a spitting image of my driver career mode, so hear me out. It's like Austria is when it's going to start.
Fair. See, in my driver career mode so far, Verstappen's already built up like a 50-point lead by Austria, and then spends the rest of the season choking.
Yeah,
He
I
did
couldn't-
claim
I was-
fastest lap though.
Yeah, I've watched yours, Arava's, I'm watching all these other people's careers, and like Verstappen's just fumbling the ball. And then in mine, he's just on an absolute tear right now.
He's just Verstappen, is he?
Like, dude cannot be stopped.
So, no, I was going to say, that's not the first time you beat Alonso, is it? But you're constantly battling him in this series.
We have been looking at Fernando Alonso's rear end for 80% of the videos that we're going to have out at this point.
Madness. Absolute madness. And I'm just in this weird bubble where you're still scoring with all the big teams, and I'm outscoring, I'm like picking up the scrubs of points every week.
I mean, at least we're scoring.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
25
Exactly.
to 7 on points, but we're in
Oh.
P4 in the constructors. It's really a fight with Aston.
Yeah, I think really, well, it's really a fight against Fernando Alonso, isn't it? To be completely honest.
Wait, how many points does Fernando have? 22?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got, 95% of their points. Stroll with 2 of
Yes.
them.
Well, Lance Stroll contributing to the team. I love the fact there's
Hey,
only
man.
2 cars between them in the championship as well. Like, if you looked
And
at it and
then,
said, oh, Alonso's 8th and Stroll's 11th, then you'd be like, that's not too bad. And you go, yeah, but Alonso scored 11 times his points.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What do we got?
crazy
Perez
scenes.
ahead by 9 now. Hamilton 37, 38 for Russell, and then Sainz, myself, Leclerc, all the way through Alonso. Very, very close. I mean, Hamilton through Alonso, very close. Matt just needs. I mean, all you need is say a podium or a race win, and then it's game changing.
Yeah, that's quite difficult against a lot of cars that seem to be more competitive
you're not
than
wrong.
me. But, had I taken that 1 point away in Saudi, which I'm not convinced I would have, I'd be I seem to just be confined to P9 in the championship. I think that's where a lot of my battles are going to be this season. But, I've got a good feeling about the next few races. I'm hoping I can start clawing some points back against you, Gary.
I got a couple rough ones on the way, so I think you got a good shot.
Yes, yeah. We will be back, though, next week then, ready for the sprint race from Baku. Baku, a very, very difficult circuit, actually, inside F123, just with some of the nuances to the white lines around there. So that's going to be quite an interesting one. But thank you all so much, as always, for watching. If you've enjoyed, please do make sure you get yourself subscribed. And yeah, we will be back very, very soon when Formula 1 returns to Azerbaijan.